A lot of people want to know how much of winning the IPL was a moment of personal vindication for you, given all this that had happened along the way.
Every time I lost IPL, and when I say I don't...
The team.
I don't mean to take away from them. I'm just talking personally, because I happen to be a part of the team.
Yeah.
Every time it happened, I always felt that I will win it once, and I'll be vindicated. After 3-4 times it became, I'll be vindicated. I'm going to prove to the world that I'm not a loser. This is all personal, not as a team. Some people might say I'm taking away the credit from the team. The winning is completely because of the team. Everything that happened is because of Venki, Jay and the team. I'm just, I'm the logo, you know, I'm the guy who does the cartwheels. But
the court jester.
I'm the court jester.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe that I am going to be vindicated. I will show people that I'm a winner. And I have not got this wrong. I want people to know that I never, I can run a company in the way which is not about films. And I wanted to prove it to my kids as a father, that when your father says things are going to be right, they will be right.
And it took 5 years.
It took 5 years. Every year I went to that match, every match with that belief. When I smiled too much, some people said, oh, he's behaving like a fool. When I looked seriously, they said, oh, he's very depressed. It wasn't either. It was just that I needed all these 5 counts to be corrected. Last over, 9 runs. I don't remember anything of it. It's the first time in my life I was in a zone. And I got on top of that railing, and I believed I can fly. Honest to God. Honest to God. I'm very disturbed. My sister and my daughter and my wife and everyone stopped me. Because I knew I could fly at that point of time. And I would have been the first human being who's not in the serial heroes who could fly. I would have flown, okay? They didn't allow me to fly, so I'll never find out. The match finished. I hugged everyone. I loved everyone. I found out what happened in the last 6 balls. I didn't know Manoj Tiwari had the winning run, and he told me, "Bhaiya, maine mara aapko kaha tha jitaunga IPL." So I said, "I'm really sorry, I was in a zone." I came to my room, everybody went away. I slept at 8 in the morning after watching the match 5 times, and I got up at 9 o'clock. And nothing mattered. No vindication, no proving to anyone. As a matter of fact, I suddenly also learned that if I'm wrong telling my children something, and if their father is not right and proven wrong, that's also all right. I have never experienced this, that I have no feeling of wanting to do anything after this victory. I am completely, I told my household, I was sitting there, I said, I'm empty. I have no,
It's an adrenaline crash also, isn't it?
Nothing, no. I'm all geared up to shoot and play football just now. But I don't want to, I feel nothing. I don't feel vindicated.
But you're able to say that now. Had you lost?
I don't know.
You don't know, yeah.
I don't know.
But in that moment, when you go down to the grounds and you sort of do the cartwheels and you speak to the commentators, in that moment, is there a sense of, okay, everybody said crap about me, everybody wrote me off, and now I'm here.
If I had a sense of that, I would say it. If I had a sense of that, now tell me, was my team good or not? All I do is chamak chalo. All I do is a cartwheel. I'm expressing happiness.
But why did you stand there and decide to, off the cuff, sort of say, I'm sorry to my fans and my children for what happened at MCA? Did that moment make it possible or easier for you to say that?
No, somebody asked me if you had lost, would you say it?
Yeah, would you?
If I'd lost, I won't go for the interview. I'm
spoiled. Of course you would.
I would not. I go home.
You're not that spoiled.
I'm very spoiled.
That's spoiled?
I'm very spoiled. I'm a kid. Like I told you, I'm a nuisance to my children. I'm a kid. I'd go. And it's all right to go away. Why should I give this sporting face? If I don't like something, I don't want to do it. I lost, I'm feeling sad.
Dhoni gave a sporting face.
But they have to. They're the captains of the team. And they have to, yeah. I don't have to. I don't play the cricket. I can just go away. I did. 2 matches I lost. I just went poof, like that, and everybody, Jay, Julie,
everybody. You locked yourself in rooms and
I've
sobbed.
locked myself in a room and I've cried and I said, yeah, I'm not coming out. I'm not coming out. So my friends are knocking to ठीक तो ऐसे हाँ इतना बुरा नहीं हूँ, but I'm not coming out. I'm feeling really sad.
But you know, there's no part of you that was going, I told you so. For example, when your old friend Saurav Ganguly said after the MCA incident that Shah Rukh's problem is that, you know, he gets emotional and he says these things that he shouldn't, and my advice to him is he should just lie low. And, you know, everything that you've been through with him, then you win in Kolkata, I mean, with KKR winning without him.
Not once to anyone, to Gautam, to anyone. in the last, and I've never done this. People may not believe it, but I've never gone and told my team, win it because I need to prove it.
No, but after you won it?
No, not to one. As a matter of fact, even I said I'm empty. You know, it became even unimportant that what do my kids think. There's nothing more important than that to me. I picked up my daughter, I called up my son, and I said, that's all I did. I went into the bathroom, in the changing room. Sorry if that's not allowed in the rules, but I asked everyone, everything. Every time, can I go here, can I not go?
You didn't drag someone to that public toilet to have a brawl with, right?
That rule, that idea has come to me now.
Okay.
But I just went inside and I called my kid and I said, Aryan, how is it? He said, I have jumped on the bed and broken the bedroom. So I said, that's just like me. I'm just jumping in the stadium and trying to break it, but it's kind of the same. And so I'm a little kid like that. And I said, are you happy? He says, what do you think? Yes, I'm very happy. He said, what do we do now? He said, that's what I was thinking. What do we do now? So then I looked at my daughter and I said, what do we do now? She said, no, what do we do now? So we didn't know what to do after that. We didn't want to belittle anyone. We didn't want to, say anyone, I told you so. Even when I came home, I lay down in the bed with my two kids, took a picture, but I was just woken up, so my hair was standing, so I've censored that picture. And we don't know what to do. But I don't feel any angst, anger. I never have. Yes, there were times when a few people commented to me that, Shah Rukh Khan does not know how to run that team. I wasn't running the team ever. But it still irked me that I wasn't running the team, but the boys were running it. Don't say that just because I said this yesterday.
You didn't want to say something to Ganguly, who said this about you?
No, I went after him to match and gave him a hug, and he said, "Kya bhaiya, mujhe hara diya." I said, "Please, yaar, kabhi to jeet rahe hain, thank you. Will you please come and take a round with me in Eden Gardens? Because, you started us on this." I genuinely say, I feel warm. I feel warm like that. I would never say anything. And I see sometimes when I say something, then people get like, "Oh, isne aisa bol diya." But I just wanted to say yesterday, the first thing I wanted to say to everyone is that I feel so sorry that my team, in whatever capacity I call it my team, as a humble owner employee of the team, is actually under too much scrutiny because of me. They get, poor guys must be having a lot more pressure because of me. And I don't want to put any more pressure now. And I've never felt like this. I've never, when my team was going to go, I got this video done of their family from all over the world. That is the only motivation I can give them. I said, you know what, you've played for this team for years. You played for your fans for years. Go and play for people that you love. So I got their mothers to speak to them, their daughters to speak, the children to speak to them. That's all I've done for this team. Nothing else, and make a music video. That's all I've done for the team. I've done nothing for the team. I will never take any credit of this team ever. It's been done by Gautam and the boys. And it truly is right. But the other day, I'm so scared to say, somebody asked me, do you think Gautam's a good, I think he's the best captain. I said, no. I'm not comparing him to anyone. Please don't start a controversy.
You think he should be the captain of the cricket Indian team?
Please don't compare. That's not part of my understanding or domain to answer. But if you ask me, can Gautam star in a film? Yes. I can cast him in a film. That's my domain. But I got so scared that I'm in touch with him. So I see him dealing with the team. So I just feel I can say that, yeah, he's got great leadership qualities individually, not compared and belittling anyone else.
But weren't there times when you wanted to pull out of the whole IPL altogether?
Never, ever.
Never?
Never. I'll tell you one thing, Barkha, and however wrong, and this is the wrong, okay, this is the bad guy speaking. I would never, ever, whatever people take it as arrogance, people take it as a crisis or whichever stage of age I'm in, I never give up anything if I'm losing it. Ever.
I can understand.
And I say this with all the humility of a little kid. I've taught my children this. I've taught my people who work with me this. I've not taught them. I've tried to tell them. I would never leave. Yes, after I win, I can leave it. I'm over it. I'm detached, and it's done.
But are you detached now that you won?
Done, dusted, delivered. I feel right now. When the Champions League start, I'll be back. But I'll tell you honestly, I can never, 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 ever in my life leave anything when I'm losing. No. And not because I feel I have the strength to, I'm too good, or I can beat you, I'm better than you. So I say this with that kind of perseverance, resilience, patience, and that kind of humble strength. That no, when I am losing, I'm not going. And I don't say it with, oh, I would have never.
No,
people
I
say,
totally understand.
People write about, he's got the Midas touch and he's the King Khan and I get pressurized by that. No, I'm a struggler. Failure has always made me, success has made me humble. Failure even more. It has not made me an idiot. That, now I'll hit my head harder against the wall. I say this story to everyone that, whenever you fail, and I'm so glad I failed so often. I'm so glad. That's why I want to succeed so much. And I say this with humility. I tell my son, I tell my daughter, everyone. So I have never ever felt when I was losing that I'll give this up. And when I'm winning, why should I? So it's you don't give up.
You're the only one I know, by the way, with the guts to hug Mamata Banerjee. She can be a tough woman.
Extremely sweet she is.
Very sweet, but very tough.
She's never been tough with me. From the first time I met her, I think when I hug people who have good feelings, they let me hug them. When I hug people who have bad feelings, they feel I'm encroaching on their space. I don't know, maybe I should stop hugging also because it's taken wrongly.
What rubbish.
No, I've been told. He said, Shahrukh, don't hug. What are you doing? It's not, now you have a status. So I said, what? Oh, so if I have a status, I can't share love. And I'll tell you, I've been hearing the political take on it, and it could be true, not true. I'm not part of the politics. But we were in a new city, and we've had a lot of issues. And last year when we went there, we went every time to all the officials. And we said, all we want to do is just come and make everyone happy with this team. We are not from here. And she's, what? I think she's a very simple lady. I was seeing someone say, oh, why is she policing the people? A CM should not do this. Same thing. Why shouldn't the CM do this? A movie star should not do this. An ex should not do this. Today they're saying, I don't think the Prime Minister should have replied to the charges. He should not do this. It's all right. It is all right. If you are in a position where people are listening to you and you want to tell them, it's all right to be happy. You know what? However great you are, it is all right to be human. I saw this program with this gentleman again, talking to Vishwanath Anand's parents. But because he had decided that these parents have to be wonderful, which they are. What a nice answer. What a nice answer. What a nice answer. So if he talks to me as a parent, and if I say that, what, my son abused this kid, and I told him it's all right. You're a kid growing up, part of it, wrong, right, good. It's not a nice answer. Come on, it's absolutely all right to be happy. It is absolutely all right to share your viewpoints. It's all right
to be you, whoever you are. Yeah.
Even if you're in position of power.
Of course.
Just the position of, the gentleman kept on repeating, with great power comes the great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. With great power comes a web and slinging and flying and delivering pizza also. And it's all right. The fact that great responsibility has come, if I see, how often have you met an extremely powerful man or woman from the outside who have you seen and grown up, and when you meet him, he's kindly and gentle. And you say, wow. I'm not comparing, but the most awesome people that I've met in this world, the biggest, and you meet them, and I remember actually Mamta Di telling me, I went and she says, isko fish la ke do. It is very touching. Here's a lady who runs a government. I'm not talking about the politics. I don't know. But we've all gone, sat down. I wore a jacket. We all sit down and, we sit like this and good evening ma'am, good evening ma'am, good evening ma'am. Are, kuch khaya? So I said, no, I haven't, I just landed. She said, isko fish la ke do. Chalo. And she's serving all the people. So should I look down upon that?
No, of course not.
Absolutely. So if somebody is happy for a state or a city or a road or a stadium, that we will bring, I keep telling people, here we are who have been embraced by the city of joy. If we bring a little bit back, what's the problem? I mean, I want to start a new anti-unhappy campaign. I want to go to Jantar Mantar and sit down. Am I saying politically incorrect stuff?
Of course you are.
Okay. I don't want to go
Be
to
ready
Jantar
to get
Mantar.
into trouble.
I was going to say MCA, but no.
Why don't you try MC?
I'm going to go to the Gateway of India. I'm going to go to Gateway of India.
MCA.
No.
MCA.
Let me. I'm going to take permission and go to Eden Gardens. Okay. I want to sit in my garden I'm going to sit in my garden and start an anti-unhappy drive. You know, like I sit in Bhutan where they have the
Gross National Happiness.
Gross National Happiness.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I want to start. I know there are wonderful people talking about anti-corruption. There are wonderful people talking about right governance. There are wonderful people talking about good news. I think I should be that wonderful person who talks, let's be anti-unhappy. Let's be happy. This country deserves to be happy. People deserve to be happy. You know why? Because we don't get it too often. So my whole logic is that in trying to be happy, as long as we're not hurting anyone, not physically, I'm saying emotionally.
Let me ask you in the end, is that the sort of lesson or the takeaway for you from this whole journey? It's a tumultuous ride. If you had to say one thing you've sort of learnt about yourself that you didn't know, what would it be?
I mean, from what has been said, that I need
No, just the whole ride to get to this point.
I need a shrink? Like that, I don't want to lie.
No. For you, from your perspective. You look at this whole journey that got you to this point. When you stood there, you won. It's been a 5-year journey. There's been other things happening along the way. You're constantly under scrutiny. And you sit here today and are you at peace?
No, I'll never be at peace. That's one other part of my...
Because that drives your creativity?
Yeah, you can't be peaceful.
Yeah.
Do I look so stupid that I should be happy? No, you can't be happy like that.
You have to be angsted to keep...
Yeah, you have to... Not angsty, I'm restless.
Yeah.
I want to keep on doing things. I don't know when I'll stop. I want to wear makeup in the morning and I want to do stuff if I can and not look silly. I'll still try and make things work in my profession, in my life. I will try to spread the happiness that comes because of me. When I find it is becoming awkward, I will not do it myself first. But what have I learned about myself, apart from being nuisance to my own children, is, you know, I think I'm a little anti-establishment. I'm a little anti-rule. And I think I'm a little stupid. Not stupid enough to be happy, but I'm a little stupid, I think, because I say it how it is. And now that the position that I'm in, I should try and be a role model and play the role away from films also. I say it today, I will not be like this tomorrow morning, I promise you. But I don't want to bring sadness, and I really want to apologize to people. I'm not apologizing, you know, everyone will make it, oh, is it to this person, that person, for the behavior. For the behavior. For a guy who's saying that I want everyone to have happiness and spread happiness, I can't behave in that unhappy manner. I don't think I have any justification or reason to be pointing like this with my veins sticking out, abusing in public. That doesn't make anyone happy.
Well, please never become politically correct, because that would make you very boring.
No, I'll never become politically correct. I think I apologize for that. And my main apology, because I'm a television guy and I'm a film guy and I'm a screen guy.
Is for showing your underwear?
No, come on. That's okay. No. I'm getting older, so I'm exposing a little.
So then forward.
My apology is to all the viewers who were subjected to plastic over made up pop psychologists, socialites giving you lectures. That was really the worst entertainment of the evening. I think I really need to apologize. You know, just for that I'm going to be very well behaved, that I don't have people who are not ugly physically but from the heart to come and speak nonsense on television just because they can, and not let other people speak, interrupting and saying some strange things. You know, one lady says, I said my children or the girl was manhandled. Oh, it's a very serious charge of molestation if Shah Rukh is claiming that. But, well, I really don't know much English, but I think manhandling is just handling, manhandling like that. And suddenly she starts saying, I hope that's a very serious charge, because molestation against a little girl, can he prove it? I didn't say that. I mean, with God, I don't think any person in this world, a lady or a boy, should be ever molested. I won't even say it as a joke. I remember there was a little piece I was doing in one of the award functions, and I had a joke about rape. Somebody had written, and I read it, and there were 4 or 5 people, 2 or 3 girls and boys, and I remember I got disturbed that you can even joke about this. So I would never do something like this. I have that much correctness in me, and I don't know. What else to say? I'm trying to think of something.
It's okay. I'll tell you something. That as we end this, you should accept that controversy is never going to be too far from you, and you should make your peace with it.
with controversies. And I should not answer back at all.
No, you should be who you are. The ups and the downs.
Do you think I will get jailed one day for my behavior?
I don't know.
To it? Do you think, okay,
if you follow through with that public toilet experiment, you're going to jail.
I'm going to jail. Okay, two things, tell me. Where will I make it first? To an asylum or to a jail? Or neither, if I control myself and listen to my children?
We'll come back next year and find out in the same interview.
Thank you.
Where do you think you'll make it first?
I think my only place is to the top, so I'll remain there. Whatever there is at the top, the asylum or the jail, I'll go there.
Shah Rukh Khan, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you, Alka.